trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You can hear everything. Can you imagine being a...
We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Quick punch scores. He threw a punch and just got countered. One punch could change everything in this battle. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counter-punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter-puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Just misses with that uppercut. How about that time counter shot? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Catch and shoot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Boxing judging could be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
I love that. I love that. Jab slip.
On to the second round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
You got a swarmer on your case, you know you've got to fight, you got to hold him, you got to tie him up, you got to lean on him when you come in until the referee makes you...
It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I need to see that again.
It's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornerman now is down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Perfect counter lands. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Beautiful counter punch. Let's talk about Zhukan in that last round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out for another round.
You're way better than that.
Let's get it started in round 3. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
A perfect counter shot. They both want the knockout. Blocks the hook. Both men step back for just a moment. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Zhu Khan, the monster, in trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is every...
Whoa, Johnny. Zhu Khan just got caught. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Great round, now relax. You were thinking, you were smart.
Job. That was a god-awful round, that was. Come on. You let him
Forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end and what you...
in your lead. Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together, and put him back at his place. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
Good fight, great round. Good man, good man. Just same again.
And get behind the basics. Get your jab back, get your rhythm back.
Relax now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for no shot.
Back at it in round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The referees pause the action and we'll take a look at that cut.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
A little bit of a surprise here as the referee says we can continue. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Did you see that? The monster, dazed. And he just put the monster on the canvas. Wow, let's take another look at that.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you continue.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Caution being thrown to the wind. Nice counter. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round you'd rather forget. Let's talk about Zhu Khan in that last round. On to the 5th we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Good counter punching. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. These two fighters are made for one another. A perfect counter shot. Through the left uppercut, but it misses. Khan now in some serious trouble. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
What caught slip?
Oh my God, Johnny! The monster! Dazed! Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
How about that time counter shot? Beautiful counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, the cut man's got some work to do in this corner.
Cornerman, get your job done, do it right.
And now you've let him back in. Now it's going to be a tougher fight because he's going to be confident. Oh,
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Just keep him on the end.
stick him in the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace against it.
Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't crash.
You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes. I need to go back out there and switch back on. Get focused, get your mind back on the job, and then get back out there.
Holding up, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget.
Mind back on the job. That was a terrible round, that was. Come on.
Dude, good work. Good man, good man. Just same again. Don't.
He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Good work out there. The jab's working nice. Those 1-2.
Time winding down.
Just be smart.
There's the bell for round 6. What a fight it has been so far. Wonder what we're going to see in this round.
Good work the last round. Be smart. Don't get too braggadocious. You get turned over and walk into the shot, and that's the last thing you want.
That counter punch caught him clean. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get empty.
He threw a punch and just got countered. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Did you see that? Khan just got caught. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Khan, the monster, in trouble. And it appears they're out of trouble. Hold it right there. Khan now in some serious trouble. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Khan just got caught. That cut is going to cause some problems, they might want to call a doctor over.
My concern is the corner. Are they going to be too brave for their fighter?
This fight's not over yet.
Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Relax.
Here we go, it's round 7. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nobody home with that hook. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
That punch is beginning to take its toll. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They have no respect for each other's punching power. He threw a punch and just got countered. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
Hard, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Sure.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Going to cause some serious problems. There's the bell to start round 8. What an action-packed round that was. Let's see what they have in store for us here.
What a round. What have they got left? How can you get better than that? That is ridiculous. That's stuff you see on video games.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Khan goes down. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You still want to fight?
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe-for-toe, or do they play defense here?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Punch right up the middle. Those counter punches have to hurt. The monster! Dazed! Down goes Khan! He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again.
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give it to me. Are you okay?
Well, it's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big hot...